Hello, I'm going to do the Gemini 2023 energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, Gemini, popping right out. What you might struggle with this year is learning from the past. What does Gemini need to look at this year? What does Gemini need to look at this year? Nothing is wasted. Let's see, I feel like future energies, I feel like this card wants to come out. We have be loyal to what you love, and this card, bring a gentle touch, and maybe this one too. Open to infinite possibilities. I almost feel like there are new opportunities coming in for you this year, but they're different than what you usually do or what usually you would choose. But I feel like it's being open to those new opportunities, but also not trying to rush to get through things. And I feel like it's kind of slowing down this year, right? Bottom of the deck, the abundant universe will provide, okay? I feel like that means that the abundant universe will provide you with those signs. I'm kind of seeing that one underneath. And then we have sweet results await. I definitely feel that there are amazing things coming in for you here, but I feel like it's something different than you expected. It's not what you expected this year. I feel like throughout this year. And I feel like it's what you're struggling with is learning from the past, and I feel like it's kind of things that you've done in the past. I feel like you're kind of repeating patterns about something. What you have to look at is nothing is wasted, and I feel like it's enjoying each day and not trying to always hurry up and get to the next thing. Or if nothing is wasted, but I also feel like it's looking at all those opportunities that if you feel an opportunity comes in for you and you're like, oh, I'm not going to waste my time on that. But I feel like it's something that because you spend time on something that in the past you would have ignored or let go or disregarded, that if you focus on that, that I feel that it turns into this, which is sweet results await, and opportunities that you weren't thinking, right? That you weren't thinking of. Fulfillment, happiness, excitement, success, and something that you weren't really thinking would happen. All right. Gemini struggling with this year. What other messages do we have for Gemini with what they may possibly be struggling with this year? For Gemini. All right, we have strength, confidence, right? Bringing a gentle touch, not being overbearing, right? Struggling with those things. Leo could also be struggling with a Leo. We have the Six of Swords. I feel like we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this is sort of the transition card from what you're struggling with to what you need to look at. So I feel like there's a lot of chaos. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety. I feel like there's a lot of rockiness. I feel like insecurities. I feel like there's this lack of confidence, and I feel like that may be bringing out some anger or some frustrations with you. I feel like partnerships, it could be business, it could be work, it could have to do with those, or it could be personal relationships, that you may be struggling with those. It may be that you're struggling with those partnerships where it's back and forth. I'm kind of feeling like, are you putting enough effort into those relationships, or are you kind of backing away because you're kind of stuck in this frustration? Here we have the Ace of Wands, which aces are new beginnings and it's new actions, right? It's new things coming in for you. And again, it's looking at nothing is wasted. All opportunities are viable. Oh, look at that. As I was saying that, all opportunities are viable. That opportunity, normally something that he has his hands folded because it could be that you're just not interested. Normally those things that you're not interested in, that you had your hands folded to, and you're like, no, you're backing away, that I feel like it's an opportunity, that this opportunity is not wasted, and don't pass it up, because I feel like it will turn into something bigger and better, and that you weren't expecting. Right here is the Knight of Pentacles, is that slow, steady progress towards positive things. But you have to take the opportunity first in order for it to happen, because if you pass it up, then you won't see what could have happened. Obviously, if it's something that you're strongly opposed to and you don't want to do, I'm not saying do something that you don't feel comfortable with or you don't want to do. I'm just saying being open to all opportunities, that if they are different than the usual, is to explore it. And if you feel that that's something that you want to try, that leads to, look, this beautiful card of the Nine of Pentacles, those rewards for trying different things this year, right? Those rewards for thinking out of the box, doing out of the box, seeing out of the box, right? We have letting go of those inhibitions or those struggles and learning from the past, right? That's saying, oh, I don't want to talk myself out of it, or I don't want to pass those things up. Nine of Swords, worrying about things that you can't control, right? Overthinking, being stressed about things. Realizing that stressing about things and worrying about things is not going to make things happen any quicker. We have the Devil card, which is the Capricorn card, but I feel like it's this is what you have to walk away from, right? This anxiety, toxic energy, bad habits, addictions. This could represent negative thinking towards yourself. It could be putting yourself into situations that are not the best. It could be feeling trapped in situations. You know, it could be those habits. It could be addicted to social media. You know, it could be any number of whatever negative energies, things that you're doing, people that you're surrounding yourself with, right? I love it. That's what you need to, it could just be worrying about things, the future, right? Because you're worrying about those things, but then it's not helping. And I feel like nothing is wasted in enjoying each day. Be loyal to what you love, that if you feel overwhelmed, if you're feeling this toxic energy, is go do what is it that you love to do, and that will bring you down, like that will calm you down, right? Bring a gentle touch, being softer, being kinder to yourself. Sometimes maybe it's that you get frustrated with yourself that you didn't take opportunities, or you didn't walk away from things, or you didn't do something sooner, right? That you think back and you say, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And you're frustrated with yourself, but you're learning over here in this future energy that there's nothing that you can do about it, that you can't change it, that it is what it is. But from this moment on, that you can go forward with releasing this energy, all right? Hanging in there and persevering, right? That it's... I want to say good things come to those who wait. When I saw that card, that's the first thing that came to my mind, is sometimes you just have to hang in there and you have to wait for that Sun card to happen. Just like this here is that you had this, the Eight of Cups, then you had the Nine of Swords, then you had the Devil. So there were definitely some things that you had to work through there first. You had to wait for those, and then you had the Sun card, right? And then we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like it's kind of new emotions, new feelings, a different outlook, feeling better, feeling happier, feeling more grounded. The Hangman, overall energy, stopping and taking a look at things from a different perspective. And I feel like that's kind of your journey in 2023, is seeing things from a different perspective, taking those opportunities that you normally wouldn't have taken, that have these amazing results, right? These sweet results, these new possibilities that are coming in for you that you wouldn't have normally seen. But it's a process that you have to go through. Whether this takes a month or this takes 12 months, I'm not sure, but because we're all individual and we work at different rates, we learn at different rates. But I do feel that this is a process that you are going through that's really about self-exploration and putting yourself mentally in a better state of mind and emotionally. Look at that, the Queen of Cups. I like this card because she looks so content. She looks so happy. I love it. Look what came out. The Four of Wands. So over here you were struggling with the Four of Wands, and after you've gone through this process and you've worked this through, look what came through is the Four of Wands, and they're happy and they're smiling and they're holding hands, and they have that, having those partnerships again. So this could be with business, it could be a career, a partnership that forms, or it could be relationships, you know, that you're coming together because you've released this, you've worked on this, right? You let go of those Eight of Cups, you let go of the Nine of Swords, you let go of that devil energy. There's a lot of change coming in for you this year, but I have a feeling that it has to do a lot with your thought process and what you're thinking and what you're feeling, right? That things are balancing in your favor, things are happening for you. But I also feel like the Six of Pentacles is sharing and communicating. So communicating better, communicating clearer, right? I feel like there's more communication going on this year. It could be with yourself or it could be with others, but I feel like things are falling in your favor and they balance out on your side a lot this year. But it's working within yourself too. Seeing things from a different perspective, that, hey, I was spending too much time on this. Hey, there's opportunities that before I would have passed up, but this time I need to take those because I need if I want to go on a different path, I have to change things up. If I keep doing the same thing, then I'm going to go around in the same circle. So going on different paths this year. All right, let's get a Star Dragon card to close out the year for you, Gemini. Or to see overall energy for the year for you, Gemini. We have, I kind of feel like these two, so we're going to go with those. We have destruction, releasing your anger. Yeah, look at that. That could be what it is. That's what I was feeling over here. I was kind of feeling anger over here, and then stress and anger over here. So this year is a year to release your anger, that destruction of that, and realizing where is that coming from, and how do I change that, and how do I release that? And then we have the self, gathering your power. That's what I said, that this year I feel like you're working on yourself a lot this year. Future energies, we have bring a gentle touch, that things are smoother, things are calmer, right? There's that release of that. Page of Cups, new emotions and feelings, releasing your anger but feeling calmer this year. I definitely feel like it's a lot of self-exploration for you this year. So let's get, all right, that one just came out, a numerology card. We have 57, teaching and learning. 57. So that could be that you're learning a lot about yourself. It also could be that, you know, you're sharing your experience with others if you see that they're struggling too, and maybe you're giving your guidance to help others. But I feel like it's a lot of learning for yourself this year, but it's definitely the results are very sweet. I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing year. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.